Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Hello?
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're
in the game right
in
now.
Week 14. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Waiting for me. I hope he does soon.
180. I got it. Check four. DC.
All right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. The 20. They're all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
This nigga doing some glitching shit.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Man,
but you
my man Jalen Reagor about to have a 1,000-yard season. He out here drunk.
This fielded at the 2.
Where you going?
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction.
But
for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
On the ground, this is Williams. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that.
Oh, you got the Bears.
They talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. Like, they really want him to be that guy.
Got my little main wings.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
The Bears?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Wow.
Able to find John Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
This nigga got Russell Wilson.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Under 10. 10. Switch. Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
You know what he's doing, though, but you already know where it's going.
Throwing on second and 14. Wilson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Yo, what's up with that, Denny? You never came and hollered at me, too. And I was up early.
They'll run on first down.
Hard, real nigga.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
You smoke, so I already know. If you coming like that,
he's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Look. Hell no. This shit,
and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
I tried to take it to the crib.
Zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Shit, I'm about to roll on right now.
Check 52.
Hell yeah. About 35 pounds.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jordan. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
I know I should've
and
went to
he
the
goes
side.
Backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't turn this into a gun.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Open offset. I'll take it.
Fighter.
Oh, I'm about to eat him.
We taking wins home.
Yeah.
2nd and 11 now. Goff. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the
Vikings
end zone.
official with Justin Jefferson, though, cuz.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'll be having Justin Jefferson out there a while.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I got
Jalen
Jalen Rager on my shit right now.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
shit, in the one money league, I'm playing the league game right now. I'm about to be 11 and 2.
They'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Bruh.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
You ain't have no cap space. I told you I was with it.
On EA Sports.
Yeah, I gave away 10.
Have him on the move on
I still got Drew Lock 77. Like
from the gun, it's a run for Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you,
like that
just set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the front.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. On 1st down.
Oh, I tried to kill him with Chuck.
Hey, yo. Down inside the 20 to the 18.
Cuz, listen.
It's a 7-yard carry.
I'll give you Lock after this game, cuz.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Kill him.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Do not run that ball. I'm telling you. Do not run that fucking ball.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Nigga missed the field goal.
Season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Blue, 42. I'm about to get Leonard Fournette. 150 rushing yards. Say hut.
They'll start out on the ground.
Oh my God, not like that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive
you're not even watching me punch on this man, cuz like,
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll toss it to Fournette.
Hey, little ass nigga. Fuck off. Leonard Fournette. What's wrong with that man?
Inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play.
Day, I'm telling you, Jared Goff gonna come out of here with 100% completion percentage. I promise you.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join.
What, and just stop joining? Too bad, I'm gonna do you.
Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run for
did some bullshit.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Louis. Hey, exit. 44, Mike.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. That's out to his running back, Fournette. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that.
Right, free agency?
We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis
what they talking about? What they
trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
That's
drive.
not confusing as hell. Then just go ahead, because they not. That's not. It's something.
What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
Nah, because no bullshit. If something go wrong, that's their fault. Because the one league I did it. Look, the one league I did it. No bullshit. He like you know, like the NFL draft that just went past, right?
That can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points.
Yeah, throughout the NFL draft. So, there it is.
It'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Brad him? No, you don't. Trust me, no, you don't, Carl.
Shell. Greystone, Travis.
I got him, man.
After the interception, here's Goff. Incomplete.
Damn.
And we're down to 8 seconds.
I threw it
now.
away on some dumb shit. I wanted to come out of here with 100%.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Shell.
Nah, yeah, don't. Because he's regressing. He's regressing. Ain't no point.
Goff now looking to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by McManus
Who
is
got
good.
ball first? I did.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I gotta watch the Jags.
This is
Damn,
taken about
cuz
7
you
yards
2 and
deep.
10.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, so you 2 for 1 games we played. Okay. Damn, cuz. Yo, I'm about to be 11 and 2. I'm out here drawing. Nigga, I'm going back to the bowl. I promise you I'm going back to the
They got to
bowl.
find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you
Bitch,
mentioned,
come here.
trying to find something.
User.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that is
Yo,
sack
I'm
number 6
telling you,
now
bro,
for him
this
on the year.
playoffs with this
Now,
Broncos
that's the way to
team,
start
bro,
the second
it's
half.
over for niggas.
Back-to-back sacks.
I'm about to win it.
Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
You gotta work for it though. When you in the league franchise shit, depend.
After the sack, they'll come up
Like-
now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Wilson.
I'm telling you, because Justin Simmons,
Taking a deep
oh
shot
my
here
God,
to
he beat
Hardman.
him. He beat him.
This is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Never fails.
And all the way
That
in
never
for a Kansas
fails.
City touchdown.
I always do that shit. I leave that shit wide open.
94 yards. And the
That
Chiefs
just
are
made
able
me
to draw
mad.
a bit closer.
Hell, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah,
Extra
must
point,
miss.
hug the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will get him one closer.
I'm sick. Get a
Now
kid
after the
a key
touchdown,
to leave or
here's
something like
Butker
that.
on
He a
to kick it
corner.
away.
Niggas raw.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20,
What?
but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
Man, listen,
line.
bro. I'm telling you, guys, get him.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how
I know
much
one of
that
these
is
niggas about to
simply
get old. Yo,
execution,
my
how much of
receiver
that is
core for
maybe
this
you lose your
team
edge
is
a
too
little bit
nice.
because you've got a lead, and you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find the...
And
Pussy.
he's going to be
Got
taken
to.
down. Goff is sacked. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Oh, it's Hightower.
Protein spill.
44's Mike. Check.
Four down.
All day, every day.
Play action. It's gone.
Right down the middle.
Oh, this is taken in.
He's
It's
gone.
complete.
Niggas ain't catching my boy. He's gone. He's gone.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 89
Brownie?
yards. And the Broncos push further
He's
out in
10
front.
for it.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done. is confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way.
I knew that shit
How
was
about
going to
these
be
strikes
open.
that we're
That's
seeing?
funny as hell.
McManus's point after
I'm mad
is
this
good,
nigga scored. I was
and
trying to
that
have a
pushes the lead up to
shutout.
an even 20. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin
like
this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Give me that. Thank you.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Don't do it, Wilson.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully.
I like this nigga, though. He never quit. He always plays his game.
Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're...
Get out my way, nigga.
To the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
He said, well, folks.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
Give me that.
At this
You out
point.
here drawing.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
That shit was a
Jaron
touchdown.
Reed muscles his way in for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now gone.
Yo, what are you doing just sitting there, bro? What the fuck? Oh, my God, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown.
My fullback
Kansas
just
City.
sitting there, like.
Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I kind of
Didn't even move. No, that was Brevin Jordan. He didn't even fucking move.
But stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big 2nd half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
No problem there on the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead.
That shit was just wild.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
And I'm bringing this shit up.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Come on. You want to get the block late.
The 19-yard line.
I was about to do that, man.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down.
I'm running
at the
again.
same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
You only rushing 3. I'm running every time.
First down.
Fuck out my way.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11
try
and a
this
Bronco
again?
first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Go.
Room to run again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
What is it, free agency for
This
his
is
new
taken
league?
about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson, going to throw again. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Value 3, value 3. Undercut. Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's got his
I don't know why they
crossing
run out the
route.
cuts.
25 yards that
I do not
time.
know why I didn't.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit.
Who,
Now they
Clowney?
look to him again. He picks up the first.
Hell
I
no.
can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do
Not
what you
fast
have to
enough
do.
to be outside.
Sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in
How?
that groove right now.
Yeah, but if you change it to an outside linebacker, what is he, a middle, right? He's a left end. Oh. Alright. Yeah, change it to a linebacker, but see if you can make him a middle. You still got Gruger Hill, I think his name is. Camu Gruger Hill.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go, let's go. At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's not fast.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
That's my fault.
And this is where
that's my fault too.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I knew one of them was coming.
And that's going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still.
And my goodness, another interception. Duke Dawson picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
Golf
pick
coming
6.
out here with a
And
perfect QBR. I promise you he is.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Will Parks. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On first down, gone. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I got Leonard Fournette, 151 rushing yards.
Extra point from McManus is good.
Jared Goff,
and that will extend this big lead.
13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Nigga, off-season moves. That's all. You need it took me 3 seasons to get my niggas like this, God.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
We're going
He's
next
taken
year.
down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Go 14.
On second down and 4, Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
He threw 8 picks.
But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about
What the
double-checking it.
hell?
But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard. and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Again, it's Fournette. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Fournette on the counter. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Super one, Super one. Mike's Popo.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
It's 11 for 12.
Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
And before
right now,
that,
maybe
had a
they're just
ball.
looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but
That's why I
feel great
shut
about
that shit.
themselves.
That's why I left like 3
I
of
mean,
them.
what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I'm just wondering how the hell this
So
nigga
for
got
our
Russell
entire
Wilson.
crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
158.3, 321. Oh, this was 89. This is 94. Yeah, Tannehill was nice. I was playing. He was my starting quarterback for like 2 seasons. That nigga is nice. I had him #1 in everything: passing, touchdowns, completions, yards, all that. Jake Buck, regressive. The standards looking like, am I still good for that bar? Sure, dude. Me and the Jags. How the fuck he clinched him? I'm so lost. His division must be ass.